Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and we are back with another pregame show between the CSU Pueblo Thunderwolves and your CSU Cougars, coming Saturday afternoon from the CSU Event Center in Lakewood, Colorado. My name's Ian McClintock. I'm joined today by Jack Jones once again. Jack, how are you doing, my friend?
I'm doing great today. How you doing, Ian?
I'm doing pretty good, So, just getting ready to get into this game. We're finally getting into some RMAC play.
Oh, I'm so excited. We finally get to see some teams we'll be seeing all year. It goes towards the conference record, conference rankings. It's the best time of the year.
Yeah, starting to get ready for that tournament. And, right now, with this whole preseason, if we really want to call it that, leading up to RMAC play, CSU right now, as we're recording this, they're sitting at 4-2.
Yes, and we're recording this before the game on Friday, so they're either going to be 5-3 or 5-2 or 4-3.
Hopefully 5-2. And then CSU Pueblo currently sitting at 3-3, so they'll be either 4-3 or 3-4 either way. But another advantage for the Cougars, they're going to be at home.
Yep.
Whereas CSU Pueblo, they're going to be coming in from Chadron, Nebraska, because they just are finishing up a game Friday night against Chadron State out in Nebraska. So that's going to be travel time. They don't get to sleep in their own beds. They don't get to go through their own routines. It's just going to be a lot of road travel.
Travel is definitely tough on the mind and soul.
Absolutely. But the thing is, I don't think it really bothers them, because if we look at their last game that they played, CSU Pueblo 68, CCU 42. So 42. If you're scoreboard tracking, it's not really looking into our favor, but I still have hope, even though right now CSU Pueblo, they've won 9 of the last 10 as well. So it seems like CSU Pueblo is really the thorn in the CCU side, but I really feel like that can change. But since we're talking about them, what do we know about these Thunderwolves? And what do we need to look out for?
So, looking over the CSU Pueblo team, they have Charisse Farley. She's a grad student, wing/forward right now. She's leading the team and averaging 10.8 points per game and 6.3 rebounds, and has scored double digits in 4 of the 6 games. So she'll be dominant on the offensive side. Got to watch out for her. Then we got Alicia Davis. She's a junior forward. This is her second season with CSU Pueblo. And over her career at CSU Pueblo, she's averaging 14.5 points per game and 7.5 rebounds per game. But the most interesting fact about it is when she was at UNC her freshman year, she was D1, she recorded 68 blocked shots, which is the second most all-time in the D1 era and the 4th most all-time. So she's going to be a menace on that defensive side and in the paint. So definitely a matchup between her and Agnes Paul. That'll be very interesting. And then Landry Hudson, sophomore wing. She's younger, currently shooting 45% on the season. She's second on the team, averaging 10 points a game. And she, in her first start against Emporia State, she dropped 21 points, which is the most by any CSU Pueblo player this season. So definitely got to watch out for those 3 girls, Landry and Charisse on the offensive side, and Alicia on the defense side and on the boards.
Yeah, absolutely. So it sounds like they got a little bit of a 3-headed monster coming into town on Saturday afternoon. But, you brought it up with Alicia. She's going to have to go against our senior forward in Agnes Paul. And I know when we talk about the men, we're always talking about Maro Igadataye being on double-double watch. Agnes Paul, she too is on double-double watch.
And she's the closest to the double-double watch. She is very, very close to averaging a double-double.
Yeah, right now she's averaging just about 9.5 points a game and just under 9.5 rebounds a game. So, you want to talk about well-rounded. She's definitely the piece. So, if we're going to counteract Alicia Davis from CSU Pueblo, she definitely seems to be the one to do it. But not only that, a lot of experience, because obviously she's a senior, but before that, she was on the U17 national team for Nigeria.
Wow, that brings a lot of leadership over this team. You can tell when they're playing.
My voice just cracked.
They focus the ball around her, give it to her in the paint where she's so dominant.
Yeah, absolutely. And we want to talk about dominance. Like, just through these first 6 games, she's shooting 50%.
Wow.
That's absurd to hold that percentage for a streak, especially trying to hold 50% through a quarter is almost unheard of on any level, but to do it through 6 games and still be at 50%, crazy numbers.
I don't think she's the only one on CCU that's averaging 50%.
Yeah, no, she's definitely not, because Miss Victoria Perez, yes, hi, welcome to the show. We're highlighting you today because, I mean, in the 3 games that she's popped up, she's averaging just shy of 12.5 points.
Which would lead the team.
Which would indeed lead the team. 3.5 rebounds and 3 assists. So I mean,
all over the stat board.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. She's going to be a facilitator. She is going to be an absolute force, especially if she could keep up those numbers. I mean, hopefully we see that here this Saturday afternoon. But not only that, you were just saying, Agnes Paul is shooting nearly 50%. How about shooting 52% for the field for Miss Perez?
Wow.
And I mean, granted, she's only appeared in 3, but it's still something. But this number is going to blow your mind even more. 3-point percentage. What's usually the average? About 40, right?
40's good.
40's good.
40's good. I'd say like 35.
How about 42?
Pretty good. That's pretty solid.
Okay, so 45?
That's insane.
How about 50?
That's insane.
How about 58% from the 3-point line?
Wow.
Is Miss Perez currently.
Wow.
So, and I mean, Jack, you were saying that you had seen her in one of these games earlier.
Yeah.
Something close to a Steph Curry looking 3.
We watched her the other night in the game, and she's got such a quick shot, quick release. Instantly when she gets the ball, she puts it up, has a very pretty shot. I mean, you'll see her draining threes all year long.
Yeah, and hopefully we could see that coming, because obviously a few keys to the game. First one's going to be the big one. Just, get off to a hot start on offense, because right now CCU, they're number 2 in the RMAC, scoring roughly 76 points per game.
Nice.
Give or take maybe 0.1. Ooh, okay. It's still 76 points. But CSU Pueblo, not so hot on the offensive side. They're 10th in the RMAC, and they're only scoring about 64 right now.
Oh, wow.
So definitely, if we could get them back on their heels, make them try to play catch-up ball game, we may very well come out of this looking really, really good.
If they hit the averages, that's a 12-point win for CCU.
Absolutely.
So, another key to the game is winning the battle of the boards, which they've done a great job at all season. CCU averages 11 more rebounds per game than CSU Pueblo, and so that's a huge advantage on the second-hand shots. Definitely not giving them an opportunity to get any offensive boards, lots of opportunity to get offensive boards. So if they get all the boards in the game or a lot of the boards, they have a key to winning.
Yeah, absolutely. Do not let Alicia Davis get those boards. And obviously, and one more big thing that I'm looking forward to is winning the turnover battle.
Yeah.
Because right now, both teams are averaging 8 steals per game. So
wow.
They're looking to swipe, get on that fast break. So if y'all got to wait an extra half second to get that pass in, to make sure that it's clean, that's not going to force a turnover, do what you need to do, because CSU Pueblo, they do like running the fast break as well, just as much as we do here at CCU, but do not give them that opportunity. If we can follow those three, wow, I apologize, because the number 3 stuck in my head with the whole Victoria Perez, 58%, absolutely still mind-blowing to me. But, I mean, if we follow those 3 keys to the game, I really don't see how CSU comes out of this on the bad side, and we can finally break this little streak that CSU Pueblo's got going on.
Yeah, exactly. And maybe these are 2 different teams that they've ever seen before. The CCU team's a lot better than the past. So
yeah, absolutely. But, I mean, from here, I think that really covers everything. You got anything else?
No, I think we'll send it back to the broadcasters.
All right, sounds good. So hopefully you guys have enjoyed the pregame show. You enjoy the game. For Jack Jones, I'm Ian McClintock. We'll see you guys next time here on the CCU pregame show.